Hey, welcome to Gunners Pitch Side. Current date is Friday the 28th of January. So we have 3 days left of the transfer window to get in a striker and a midfielder. Now, it's more looking like we're going to get a midfielder in. The one that's baffled me is letting Bruno Guimaraes go to Newcastle. They could still get relegated. Who's his partner in midfield? Jonjo Shelvey. Fuck me, mate. They must have offered him some big boy wages, mate. You know, who Newcastle signed? Kieran Trippier, Guimaraes, Chris Wood, what a world beater he is. And now they want Eddie Nketiah. Now, I'd be open to, please take Nketiah. I would be happy for that. But what that would leave Arsenal very short of is an option off the bench. Even though he never scores in the Premier League, he only seems to score against Championship or League One opposition, which I think is his level. Or maybe sometimes the badge weighs too heavy on players when expectations are there. Yeah, and I think he's one of them players. Like Saka, Smith Rowe put that shirt on, come through the academy. Didn't weigh heavy on them, did it? But it has done on Nketiah because he's like England's all-time leading goal scorer on under 23s or whatever. So he's obviously got a talent. He's like a goal poacher, you know. But it's just something happens to him when he comes onto that pitch. Whether it be at the Emirates or away from home, he just doesn't do the business. And I would say good riddance to him. Juventus are interested in Aubameyang. Barcelona are interested in Aubameyang. And I'm just thinking, selling Nketiah, that leaves Lacazette as a striker. Now, I read a report about Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Everton aren't going to let him go. I don't mind Calvert-Lewin. I think he could be a, you know, he's no Vlahovic, but he's good in the air. He can hold the ball up. He can bring players into play. It's what you want, you know, or maybe we should be looking at a different type of system, like a Liverpool style. We already have Saka. We have Pepe, but I don't think, you know, I think Pepe might be actually getting a bit more game time. Apparently he had a brilliant African Nations. And he was actually our leading goal scorer last season. I think Pepe should get more action. And I think he's going to. If they sell Nketiah, he will get more action. Which I don't think is a bad thing. Talk about Douglas Luiz. I think Guimaraes is a better player, personally. We've let him go to Newcastle. How the fuck have they got him? They could still get relegated. Bang. Anyway, I just can't get over that one, mate. You wait till the summer, mate. Yeah, they've been in the top fucking 6, mate, before you know it. I just can't see Arsenal bringing in a striker. I don't want that Isaac. I just don't like the look of him. He's just skinny. He doesn't look like he's built for the Premier League. Now, Victor Osman, now, I know they're saying he's only got 5 goals, but he can play wide right, wide left, like a Salah, like a Mane type, and if we changed our system around into a false nine system where we need our wingers more than ever to come in and score goals, I think Osman would be perfect. He would be a target for the summer rather than Calvert-Lewin for me. And I think they only want 50 odd million quid for him. I think he's in 23. I think he's one for the future. And yeah, he looks a very good player. We just sold Callum Chambers out of the blue. I think, if you're going to sell anyone, sell Cedric. Why sell Chambers? You saw that performance he put in at Anfield the other week. That was brilliant. You're going to sell... why do business with Villa and then them not sell us Douglas Luiz? So other way round. No, it goes both ways. Yeah, we're going to fuck Villa on a transfer sooner or later, mate. I tell you. You wait. It's coming. But Tottenham, again, Douglas Luiz, they missed out on him. And, as much as I hate Tottenham, Adama Traore, a lot of their fans said they didn't really want him, but I actually think it would have worked out good because of Conte's record in that department. And Douglas Luiz is, a unique talent, which would have really give Spurs that creativity they miss with Indom Bellyache seemingly going out the door. And when he does play, he has got a bellyache, hasn't he? But I can see Spurs' frustration. And do you know what I think it is? I think Levy sees Conte, the job he's doing good job in good position. And he's thinking, well, apparently it was 4 million quid. So if Tottenham would have put that extra 4 million in, they'd have got Luiz. Now, Liverpool put that extra money on the table. Who's Douglas Luiz going to want to join, Liverpool or Tottenham? It's a no-brainer, isn't it? I'm telling you now, if Tottenham don't have an almighty summer, Conte will walk out of that club. I bet he's half thinking about it already, mate. Not one signing. I know the window's not shut, but they were his 2 main targets, I think. He must be fucking fuming, man. I think he's just trying to keep us cool at the moment, but behind closed doors, Arsenal are just a joke. It's not Arteta's fault. Granit Xhaka karate kicked someone, and Partey pretty much, red card offence, both against Liverpool, funny enough. It's not Arteta's fault we have our 2 main central midfielders. And Sambi Lokonga physically doesn't look ready for the Premier League to me. He looks a player ready. He needs to bulk up a bit for me. He's too soft. But hopefully this season would have taught, and the second half of the season will teach him, maybe he can have a word with Martin Odegaard, because I think Odegaard struggled with the physicality and how to get around it. You either bulk up or you be clever about how you play. Am I confident of Arsenal signing anybody? No. But if we're letting Nketiah go, maybe we might bring Victor Osimhen in. That's all I can think of. And I think he would be a really good signing for Arsenal. I'd be very happy with that. I know Arteta flew to America to speak to the Kroenkes. And more work needs to be done in the summer. It does. Mourinho's going on about he wants to raid Arsenal. Basically, he wants Granit Xhaka. Now, if we can get a good replacement for Granit Xhaka, then we don't need him. I don't know why we don't go in for that Dennis Zakaria. Just offer 5-7 million quid. Is that a contract in the summer? He'd fit the hole. Even if it's not what Arteta wants permanently, he's a good player, and he would get stuck in. You know what I mean? He's a decent midfielder. Plays with Xhaka for Switzerland. So, Bayer Leverkusen striker Schnupp. I like him. 50 million quid. Bayer Leverkusen, Czech Republic. Remember that goal he scored in the Euros with his left foot from about 30, 40 yards? Technically brilliant. 15 goals he scored for 50 million quid. I think if you want a striker, he's your man. I think he'd do it in the Premier League, no problem, mate. He's about 6'4" as well. To be a handful in the air. But, like strikers are a dying breed. It seems to be wingers that are the main men nowadays. Saka's slowly getting his goal tally up. Got Martinelli on the other side, but I think if we were bring an Osman in, you can't forget Martinelli or Saka, so you'd have to switch around their positions. Maybe put Martinelli more central. He's got the ability, especially with the right players around him. But whether he's got that link-up play, I'm not so sure. I don't know. But it's a difficult one. It's difficult, and it's something that it's just a headache. And I certainly wouldn't be giving Mikel Arteta that 2-year deal until we see where we finish this season. Because if Tottenham aren't signing no one, we're not signing no one. West Ham, I don't think have signed anyone. Man U haven't signed anyone yet. I think they were signing someone. I'm not so sure, but I'm not sure he's going to change the season for him, whoever it is. It's just we've wasted a whole month on Vlahovic, when really all we've done is panic Juventus into buying him early, and maybe we got him to pay more money. That's good. And no wonder they're being funny about the Arthur Melo deal when we've had we've. That's why they want an extended contract and all this fucking bullshit, because we pissed them off with Vlahovic. Anyway, put a comment below. Next season, this season I will get to the odd game. And games. If I don't see Arsenal improving under Arteta, then I just won't bother going to the games. I cover them, but I'll probably go to cup games, lower league games, get my channels going. I've got equipment to buy which costs money. You know, and going to the Emirates is not cheap, and a moving, so it all costs money, mate. Anyway, catch you soon. Will Arsenal sign anyone? I just don't want them to panic buy. But that Victor Osimhen, that's not a panic buy. He's quality. And I think there was brown paper envelopes and 4 players involved in that deal when it's been investigated. And I think they want to offload him. So if Arsenal come in for the right bid, I think they could get him. But then sign Douglas Luiz or I want Ruben Neves, but they want 50 odd million quid for him. He's not worth that. 35 mil, yeah. 35. Not 50. Fucking hell, laugh.